This week's Parsha, Parshat Emor, is always read sometime between Pesach and Shavuot, which of course is fascinating because it contains the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Counting the Omer is a mitzvah which begins on the second night of Pesach and ends on the last day before Shavuot. Each day we count another number until we reach 49, ready to go into the festival of Shavuot, the festival when we celebrate the giving of the Torah, when we celebrate the Jewish people becoming God's nation, when, as the Tanakh refers to it, there was a marriage, so to speak, between God and the Jewish people. What is the significance of this mitzvah? So we know that the Hasidic masters explain to us that when the Jewish people experience exodus and freedom on the first day of Pesach, as we re-experience it every single year, that exodus was a gift from God. Meaning, as we learn that the Jewish people on the first day of Pesach, when they left Egypt, were not ready spiritually. They weren't spiritually mature. They weren't yet on the level on their own to earn that freedom, but yet God gave it to us as a gift. But then He said to us, in order for us to receive the Torah on Mount Sinai, in order for us to become God's nation, in order for us to enter into that marriage, that relationship, that freedom needs to be internalized. That character that we have, that personality that we have needs to be refined and elevated so it's ready to go into that relationship and for us to receive the Torah on Shavuos. And yet, therefore we have the 7 weeks of counting the Omer, 7 weeks of course corresponding to the 7 personality traits that a person has. Each week we refine, we elevate another aspect of our character. This idea is so beautifully embedded in the phrase that the Parsha uses when it comes to the Omer. The Parsha tells us, Usefartem lachem, you shall count for yourselves. What does it mean to count for yourselves? So on a halachic level, the Talmud tells us, it means that this is not a communal mitzvah, it's not something that's done by the rabbi or the Beth Din. Each person has to count on their own. The Hasidic interpretation, the esoteric, deeper interpretation of this phrase goes as follows. The word usefartem can mean to count, but the word usefartem can also mean from the word sapir, to illuminate, to brighten. Lachem means the you, your inside, your internal character, your personality. The Torah tells us the purpose of these 7 weeks is usefartem lachem, brighten, illuminate the you. Make sure that you become elevated. Which means that often we have a spiritual connection, we do holy things, but it's not us. We're doing it because we're connected to our soul. We're connected to some spiritual force which is in us as a foreign visitor, so to speak. And that's why it's igniting that passion, or it's guiding us to do things which are correct. The purpose of the 7 weeks of the Omer is that who we are, our identity, our personality, becomes in line with the refinement and the spiritual maturity necessary to become God's nation. Usefartem lachem, make you bright. The you needs to be elevated. Have a wonderful Shabbos.